welcome to adult workout class here on the last day of March. I have with me Miss Mel. She's going to help out today and maybe do some of the workout with me as well. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy, and we're going to knock into it right away. So go ahead and stretch your wrists. And big circles. So we've decided to do training videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the adults. Start the other way. And you're welcome to join us live at 6 and or you can record it and you can watch it next time. Give yourself hugs. So today we're going to work some on grappling. Got some kicks to do, some strikes to do, but mostly we're focused on the grappling side of it. And we're going to warm up with the Tabata as well. So next, side to side. Front to back. Circles. Good. Rotate your back. Good. Rotate your hips. And the other way. And the other way. Good. Push feet together. Circles. And rub your kneecaps. And an ankle. Stretch that thing out. And your other ankle. Good. Stretch your toes. 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 Side of your foot. And your other foot. Nice. Put your feet apart. Not too wide. Just going to stretch all the way to the ground. And then all the way back up again. And stretch to the ground. Good. Stretch to one foot. And to the other foot. And to both feet. Let's turn, turn, turn. Stretch. Good. Turn it the other way. Stretch. And lean over, stretching your knee. Good. Lean over the other way. Stretch your knee. Very nice. Go ahead and take a seat. Let's put one leg on top of the other leg. Stretch forward. Very nice. Now we're just going to switch your feet. Stretch it. Back up a little bit. Stretch it. Very nice. Head into a butterfly. Bounce it. Hopefully you guys are staying busy and getting this workout in. Stretch. One of the keys to this time of weirdness is try and get a schedule and keep schedule. Remember to shower every day. Basic stuff like that.
Very important.
Very important. One in, one out. Stretch. Leg on top, bounce. Cool, stretch forward. Next, switch feet. Stretch it. Leg on top, bounce. And stretch forward again. relax. Stretch your fingers. And look at each palm. Grab behind. Stretch. Look at each palm. Grab behind. Stretch. Good. Just going to do compression. So just going to grab the back of your wrist, stretch down. You can put it on your leg, stretch it in free space. Anything works fine. The side, grab your wrist, stretch. Cool. And then pull back on the back of your fingers. And on the other side. And stretch that thumb across. And the other thumb across. Tired. Good. So again, we have a 4 set to bottom. Let's kind of walk you through it and then we'll get to it. It is a 1 minute on, 20 seconds off the bottom set. So it's a pretty good set of exercises today. Continuing our theme of sports. So what we're going to do, first one is kind of a bowling drill. So you're going to start static. You're going to turn to the side, just get a stretch, pick up your bowling ball, step forward lunge, boom, and it's optional. Okay. So again, go to the other side, grab, rotate, step forward. Now with the other leg, bowl. We are ambidextrous, so that's kind of the mission on this one, is work ambidexterity on both sides. Okay. Around, and you're going to go side to side while keeping your feet off the ground. It's a Mason twist. Okay. Optionally, you can touch the ground with your elbow each time. It's a little tougher. It's a half sit-up as well. So you're in a half sit-up while you're working. Okay. That's a tough one. Definitely going to be hard. Okay. Next one. We're going to do a pass block. So we're going to pass 1, 2, punch, punch. Okay. So pass. Okay. So we're going 1, 2. So it's front hand, back hand. Okay. So that's number 3. Okay. Number 4. 4 knees. So you're going to step forward, boom, knee, boom. Step back, neutral. Step forward, boom, knee. Now I'm going to step back, knee. Okay. Step back, knee. So it's 4 knees. We'll work as we're going. Okay. So really kind of focusing on getting a little bit more cardio. Okay. So let me grab the timer. And we'll get started here in 10 seconds. So first one, bowling drill. Okay. Start static. Good. So turn, pick up a bowling ball, step forward, lunge. Pick a bowling ball, step forward, lunge on the other side. Alternating sides, ambidexterity. Oop, wrong leg. Oop, sorry. Back up a little bit for you. Oop, wrong leg. Boom. Step. Only 10 seconds left. I like dynamic lunges. Good. Take 20 seconds, relax. Next, we're doing Mason twists. This is the tough one. It's getting in a good position. 5 seconds. Remember, try and keep your feet off the ground the whole time. Here we go. You need to rest, take a rest. Halfway done. Just 10 seconds. Those are tough. All right, go ahead and stand up. We're gonna do pass block to double punch. Pass to double punch, okay? This is our relaxed set. After those Masons, need to relax a little bit. We'll get to it in 5. Here we go. Pass. You start and punch dance if you wish. Steal a step each one. Gonna do all on one side and then switch halfway through the set. Here we go. Switching sides. Good job. All right. So next thing we got 4 knees. It's like a 4-corner drill. Gonna step forward one leg, do the knee on the back side, step forward the other leg, knee on the other side, step back, okay? So it's forward, forward, back, back. With a knee on each one of those. It does start static. So step forward, knee, neutral. Step forward, knee, neutral. Step back, knee, neutral. Step back, knee. Okay. And then repeat.
I'm trying to keep up.
You don't have to keep up. Do it at your own pace.
I feel like it's Zumba where I'm completely out of pace.
It's okay. Do it at your own pace. Same thing at home. Do it at your own pace. Helps to have done 4 corners a lot. Work your knees. Just 5 seconds left. Good. 20 seconds off. Going back to the top where we're going back to bowling. Pick up your bowling ball, step, lunge. Pick up your bowling ball, step, lunge. By the way, this is not necessarily how you bowl. This is just an exercise designed on bowling. So, any bowlers out there, do not be offended. Good job. Now everybody's favorite, Mason twist.
I don't know about that.
Got a minute of Mason twists. Got 10 seconds till we start. Okay? So you need to take a rest. Just put your feet on the ground. Continue your twist. Okay. If you need to take a full rest, take a full rest. Okay? There you go. Forty seconds left. Just 15 seconds. Good stuff. All right, pass walk, punch, punch. Remember, steel step on each one. Don't walk yourself off your mat or space. Don't punch your TV, okay? We'll get started here in a sec. 5 seconds. Good. Working one side again. All right, here we go, switching. It's 5 seconds left. Good job. All right. Next 4 knees. Remember, it starts neutral again. Step forward, one knee. Step forward with the other leg. Knee. Step back, knee. Step back, knee. All right. You don't have to keep up.
You're getting confused. Don't watch me.
Step forward, knee. Step forward the other leg, knee. Step back, knee. Step back, knee. Seconds left. Good job. Take a quick break. Relax, pause the video. If you're watching us live, we're doing it live too. So we're going to jump right into what's next. We're going to try and do a little bit of grappling along with other things. So don't feel, timer kept going. We're done with that. All right. So again, if you have a partner, that's great. If you don't, that's okay. If you have a short stick or a broom, you can work the same drill kind of on that as well. The first thing we're going to do is Kimura lock from guard. So in this case, close guard. I'll let Mel do it. Head towards first. Okay. So I'm in her guard. Closes up. We're just going to start with hands on the ground. So you're going to grab one hand. Okay. So you're going to reach up, wrap around, lock it, turn, tap. Good. Now we're going to turn 90 degrees so you can kind of see it. Done 90. So she's closed up. Hands are already on the ground. Going to open up, grab, up, over, lock, to the side, boom. Okay. So that's with a partner if you got a partner. Okay. Don't worry, we're going to drill in a second. Okay. Now, if you don't happen to have a partner, kind of your second best choice, the stick. Okay. So the way we're going to stick, turn close guard, boom. Okay. 6 on the side. Okay. Just going to have to hold it. Go up back a little bit so you can kind of see, hold it. Okay. You're going to open up, boom. I'm going to grab around the stick in my own wrist. Okay. And then I'm going to turn sideways. I don't have any leverage to turn sideways because the stick doesn't weigh anything. So just want to make sure you're working. So again, stick is their arm. You're going to hold it again. Close up. Open. Hand comes up. Grab. Okay. Rotate. Okay. You do it with a stick. Okay. It's a good position, and you get that rotation that everybody seems to have trouble with sometimes. and grabbing my own wrist, rotate in, finish the technique. Yep. You don't have anything. Okay? Working by yourself in a hotel room someplace. It works like this. Closed up, gonna grab, okay? Gonna open up, reach over, grab my own wrist, and then turn. Boom. Okay? It's not quite as effective as using a stick, but it does give you that wrap around. Sorry, a little slower. Wrap around that I'm doing. Okay. Yes. Now we're going to do it with partner half the time and without a partner the other half. Okay. So we're going to do 10 total with partner, and then 10 total without a partner. So total 20 altogether on this Kimura lock. Okay. So again, the key is just slow down when you're working it without a partner. Okay. Slow down. Grab. Boom. Just taking them off. You grab. Okay. Open up. Turn so you get your body there. Grab. And then rotate if you can. Now you usually have somebody to push off of. In this case, you don't. Okay. I know grappling by yourself looks a little weird, but that's okay. We're gonna work it anyways. So I'm gonna let Mel have her first 10, and then I'll do all the other ones solo. Okay. So I'm just gonna start in her guard. Work it 5 on a time. Working nice. And if you're working on a partner, especially a significant other, okay, just tell them to sit down, put their hands on the ground, and then go slow. Okay, don't be rapido. Okay, go for it. So you can grab, open, grab, block. And she gets attacked, right? And then we reset. Boom. We'll switch sides after halfway through. Okay? Okay. So she's having trouble closing up just because I'm big. There's 3. So she's resetting. And it's not a speed drill. Just take your time. 4. Awesome. That's one on this side. Okay. 5. Good. Okay. Now we're just going to switch sides so you can see the Kimura lock. Otherwise, it's a big black uniform. Watch it on the other side. Okay. So here we go. Okay. Good. That's 3. 2 more to go. And last one for her. Yeah. So I'm gonna work my set on a stick and then solo on the second set. Okay. So closed up, boom, got my stick over here, grabbed it, okay. Open up, lean over, grab, rotate. Okay. Nice thing about sticks, you don't care how fast you go. Okay, we're resetting again. So got the stick, grab, sit up, grab, rotate. Okay. Number 3, open up, feet, grab, rotate. 4, sit up, grab, rotate. And last one on the stick. Those Masons, feel them. Sit up, grab, rotate. That's number 5. Stickless. Here we go. Grab, rotate, grab your own wrist. Boom. 1. Okay. Grab, oh, gotta close up. Grab, open, wrap over. It's so easy. Wrap over. Boom. 2.
Your imaginary partner's arm.
I have my imaginary partner's arm. So closing up, grab, rotate, under, over, grab. That was it. Rotate. That's 3. Grab, close up, sit up, boom, open, grab, rotate. 4. And last one. Grab, open up, and rotate. That's 5. Those Masons making it tough. So hopefully you got some of those. Again, you can work them with yourself. You can work them with a stick. Or working with a partner. Just go easy on the partner, and you can go hard on the stick. Okay? Next one we're going to do a body climbing arm bar. Okay? Or we've done this drill before. We do the body climbing. Help to kind of see the ending of it. Again, I'll let Ms. Johnson do the honors in this case. So pull her back a little bit so you can kind of see. She's closed up. Yeah, I'm just sitting down for this one. I'm going to put my hands on her belly. She can do the body climb without my arms. She doesn't need my arms for this one. Okay.
I need you at least pull forward.
So I'm forward for her. Okay. So
1, 2, 3, 4. I can't do it without doing that.
It's okay. Okay. So one more time. She's walking up my back here. You gotta see sideways. This is the technique.
Actually, being behind it. The best. Okay. So I go 1 foot, 1 foot, climb up, climb over. Okay? So 1 foot, 1 in the hip, pull it up, pull it over.
At no point do you cross your feet. Don't cross your feet. Okay? I'm sure she isn't.
No.
Now she's gonna drill it. We're gonna turn sideways for you. And she's gonna work the drill. One, climbing right up. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Now we're just gonna switch sides. Making her work.
2, 3. Oh.
Offside, always the tough side.
That's my white belt side. Okay. I need there we go. Okay. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That felt like number 4. One more.
Is that 4? Okay.
Probably number 5, but I'll make her do it one more time. Cool. Now I get the honor of doing it by myself. Okay. So in this case, starting closed. Okay. Yes. Arms are on my belly. I'm pulling one across. Okay. It's gonna walk it up. 1, 2, 3. Hook it over. 4. Bridge. Oh, that's so hard to do after Masons. Okay. Got to bridge your hips up with the remember. So you're putting your legs over their shoulders and bridging your hip. Got to remember that. Clamping your knees together. Okay. So again, starting close. Got an arm. Okay. Walking it up. 1, 2, 3. Hook it like over. Bridge. And break your arm. Okay. Go. Obviously. Okay. Here we go. Again, closed up. Walking it up. Hook this one over. Whoosh. Bridge. Don't cross my feet. Yep. Got a good partner here today. 1, 2, 3. Hook over. Bridge. Bridge. Break your arm. That's really tough to do. Yeah. Is that 4 or 5? I can't remember. I'll do one more. 1, 2, 3. Leg over. Bridge. Okay. Other side. These are tougher without partners. It's much easier to do it off of something or someone. Okay? Something or someone. Okay? So again, staying tight. I'm gonna walk myself up. Turn sideways. The leg goes over the top of their head. Bridge. Break their. Okay, that's fine. Maybe Mason twists were a bad choice for grappling efforts today. All right, so we're gonna close up, grab, open, walk up the back, hook this leg over the top, boom, bridge, bridge, both knees together. That's 2. Feels like 5. Okay, here we go. Walk up, bridge, leg over, boom, bridge. That's 3. How many we got? 2 to go. All right, here we go. Leg over, bridge. That's 4. Close it up. Up, walk. This leg over, boom, bridge. 5. Lots of core in that one. Okay. So good if you worked it at home. Now we're just gonna do kind of a interrupted set here, where we're gonna get back to grappling here in a second. But I thought we'd get some kicks in. Okay, some kicks in. All right. So we're gonna work front stomp kick, and that's kick for boom, where you're kicking down doors, kicking straight ahead. That's front stomp. Okay. So the key on this one, knee comes up, chambers, and then I'm gonna extend it straight out. Okay. And your hips rotate a little bit back, so it's kind of straight out. Okay. It is really for knocking things down, whether those things be people, doors, I use it on anytime I'm doing deconstruction on drywall, front stomp kicks, good kick to work. Okay, we're gonna do it kind of coming towards you for 5. Maybe Miss Mel will do it 90 degrees so everybody can kind of see the 90.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and we're just gonna do 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Okay, so again, rear leg kick. You're gonna shift your hip in, like you're gonna drive through and go out. Okay. Now here's the hard part, and she just did it. Try not to send your head back. Okay, keep your head neutral. Okay. Here we go. Ready? 1, kick out. Feels like a front kick, but you're using your whole foot. 2, kick out. 3, kick out. 4, and 5. Remember, you're kicking through your hip. Okay. 6, like somebody's pulling on your belt. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, let's switch feet. Okay, switch feet. Let's do front stomp kick off the other leg. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. So that's front stomp kick. Always a fun kick to do. Okay. Next thing we're going to do, just to kind of round out the stomps, we're going to do inside stomp kick, okay, or twist stomp. Inside stomp.
Inside stomp.
So in this case, my leg's just going to come out kind of straight ahead, but kicking straight out. Okay. This is generally done at knee height and done fast. Okay? And it works very effectively against just about anybody. And if you got good hands, basically don't move your upper body very much as that kick comes out at full speed. Okay? So we're going to work at low knee height. Again, what I'm doing is pushing out with my instep, okay, and my heel. Okay, so if your side kicks are awesome, this one probably won't be as good because it helps to have feet to point out when you're doing this one. Here we go. 10. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'll pick it up speed. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch feet. Here we go. Ready? 1, a little slower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, faster. 7, 8, 9, 10. So what this is not, it's kind of that swoop motion. I'm not soccer kicking it. I'm actually bringing my hip up. It's kind of the easiest way to think of it. Up and out. Okay, up and out. Okay? And that's where you get the inside stomp from. Okay, so that's inside stomp kick. Last one we're going to work today, shin. Very important when you're doing shin kicks around the house. Make sure there's nothing around, all right? Because you tend to spin through this one. Okay, so shin kick. I'm going to start. And by the way, this is off of a Muay Thai kick, but not a Muay Thai kick. And we don't spend our time kicking things to make our shins hard, but rather we're going to kick with our shin through generally knees is the easiest way to think of it, or things like that. So in this case, I'm going to start in a standard fighting stance. I'm going to turn that front foot out as I take a little step forward. Okay? So I'm cheating a step forward. What I'm really doing is opening up my hips so that I can throw my leg through. So it's here. We're going to throw the leg through slowly. Okay? Now, if you notice, the knee stays bent the whole time, and my hip is aligned with my leg the whole time. We're going to do 5 slow and 5 a little faster per side. Okay? Here we go. So step out and kick. That's 1. We tend to spin because there's nothing you're hitting. Okay? 2, step out and kick. While your hips go through, gotta watch out for the side of my mat because there is something there. And 3, and 4, and 5. All right, let's do it at speed. You can have the I don't want trouble hands. That always makes me feel better about life. I don't want trouble. I'm gonna go right here. 1. Gotta watch out for the things on the side of my mat. And 2. Okay. And 3. And 4. And 5. Good. Now we're switching sides. We're actually going to fix our mat because it's starting to move. And we are moving it. Okay. There you go. So now we're going to the other side. Here we go. So we're just going to open it up and kick. 1. Nice and slow. Open it up. 2. Now we'll do the I don't want trouble hand. And 3. And again. 4. And 5. A little faster now. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're getting dizzy at home. That's okay. That's normal. All right. So what we're going to work on next, a little bit more grappling. We're going to go to a triangle. Okay. Again from closed guard. So we're going to face you on this one. Pull her back just a little bit. So again, we're closed up. Okay. My hands are just going to start neutral again. She's going to do all her work. All right. So if she opens up, she gets a leg inside, 2 legs inside. She's in now a butterfly. Okay. She's going to push one through my arm. Up, lock, arm across. Lock on the other side and triangle off. Okay. Remember, when at the end, squeeze your knees together. Don't be afraid of the knee squeeze. Okay, there we go. Opens up, 1 inside, 2 inside. Okay, so you can do either off the shoulder or off a half spider. Locks it up. That's number 2 if you're counting at home. Okay. Again, if you're doing this on a loved one, like your significant other, just make it a gentle ending. Okay, you don't have to squeeze. Okay?
Is that a hint?
Not at all. Okay? Just reminding people this is a choke, so be careful with the choke. Okay, just go nice and slow. That's 4. 1 more. Opens up. Boom. Shifts. And 5. Now we're going to the other side.
My white belt side.
Same start. Okay. Now this arm comes out. Yep. Pulls that one across. Other one. There you go. Knees together. Gotta remember, keep your knees together. Now, just a note, whenever you're doing it, make sure you get over to the side, kind of like you're looking at their ear at the end. That always helps.
How when it's your
Offside.
offside?
So you notice this little angled play that you did made a huge difference in the choke itself. 1 more. Oh, that's it. Okay. So just a quick note. I'm going to practice some solo, but before I do, I'm going to do one on her. I don't like crush, kill, destroy, or anything. So I'm here and closed. Okay. So I'm going to pull these arms out. Z, butterfly, butterfly. Okay. Very common to see this leg come out and push her open. Okay. Now she's a little shorter than I am, so I don't need that. So I can just go straight into a deep and meaningful triangle. Okay. Okay. Make sense? And then squeeze your knees together. Sorry. Squeeze your knees together. Knees together at the end. Okay. Because that really traps all ending. Now, we're going to do it solo. Okay. I'm so looking forward to this activity. This is going to be tough. All right. Nice and closed. Okay. Going to pull their arms so I can put one leg and the other leg. Remember, there's a Z in the middle. Whoosh. And then you get leg. Okay. You're going to pull that arm across. Leg goes up high. Other leg crosses it. Turn 90. Knees together. Whoosh. Squeeze. Oh, sorry. Go behind the knee. Okay. Without a partner, everything becomes exposed.
I have a solo drill on this one.
All right, we'll do the solo drill here in a second. Okay. So I'm closed up. Boosh. Okay. Got their arms. Going to pull their arms out of my way for my knees to come through. So I'm going to go knee in, butterfly. Okay. Spider, pulling out. Okay. Wrap, tight, knees in. 3. Okay. Again, closed up, boom, tight. Open those arms up. Knee in, arm across. Okay. Boom, boom. Nice and deep, knees together. Pull their head down if you need to. Okay. That's 4. Once again, a core drill. So, Z, boom. Then you're going to go in, butterfly, spider, tight. Let's see, Mel's.
So this is one that you can do. It's sort of a dynamic. It misses the first part of it, but basically what you're going to do is you're going to throw your hips up from an open guard position, and then immediately go to the triangle position. You're going to lock one foot over the other. So basically I'm here, I'm going to come up, and I'm going to wrap and pull down. Okay? And wrap and pull down. And wrap and pull down. And wrap and pull down. And you basically do, this again is core exercise, but you can do the over and over and get that triangle position each time. Okay?
Questions? So you can work it either way. You definitely work it solo. You can work with a pillow between your legs, so you got something that you're working against. You work it with, one of the grappling dummies, or you can work it with your partner or significant other or your kids. Just be careful with any of those things because it is a choke. Okay? Speaking of choke, we're going to end with X choke. Okay? Everybody's favorite closed guard choke. It helps motivate people into other things. So in this one, I'm just going to loosen up my gi a little bit. Helps to have some sort of jacket on. If you're going to X choke somebody. So she's going to do all the work. So she's going to reach deep. She opens it up and reaches almost behind me. Okay, almost behind me. Okay? Then she's going to grab on the other side. Okay, she can grab the collar or she can grab the lapel, and she just brings it down for a little snuggle, and it puts people to a nice nap. Okay? So again, she's going to reach deep in and choke. Okay, so that's one way to work it. Okay? A different way to work it. Okay, good. She's going to reach over, grab that fabric that forms when you deep grab, and then she's going to bring her elbows to the sides of her body, and that's X choke. Okay. Now you can work it without somebody quite easily. All right. So I'll grab pillow. Okay. Just going to put the pillow in front of me. I'm just going to grab deep here. And it's going to pull that down. So when I'm pulling it down, I'm making sure I get good wrist rotation at the same time, pulling my elbows in. You just work your grip position. If you got a jacket, you can put on something. That's great. You can work with a jacket as well. I don't happen to have a jacket. Reach in, grab over, closing it up. Okay. Want that space between my wrists to just go away. Okay. Not this, but pulling it in. Okay. Choking it out. Okay.
One note about when you're doing the 2 different variants of X guard. If you're doing if you're doing the version in which your hand is inside and you've gone underneath the collar or underneath your own hand, that's fine. You don't have to go super deep. But if you're going to do the version where you've reached over to the lapel, make sure that as you get this first grip, when you stick your hands in there, I'm lifting this uniform up. And what that does is it creates a nice little excess fabric up here, and that's easy to grab onto. If I just grab here and pull, his uniform is going to be tight against his shoulder over there. All right, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult to get that really good grab for the over grab. All right, which is why sometimes if you don't get a really deep grab here, that's why I'll go for the underneath position. Okay.
So she's going to work it 5 times, and then I'm going to work it 5 times, okay? And then I'm going to show you a nice Hapkido variant. So here we are again. I'm just sitting up, so she has to work for it, okay? Grabs underneath, choke. Again, if you're doing this with a significant other, you can just kind of get to the deep grabs, and then as you start to pull down, just let go, okay? So she can let go and be all kinds of easy on the neck, because no one likes to crush trachea or anything like that. So she's going really easy now. She's getting the grab overs. Okay. Gotta remember to pull your elbows to your side. So even as you let go, and she's gonna show one where she just lets go of both grips, okay? And she's gonna pull her elbows to the side. No, pull your elbows down. Let go of the grab. She just pulls down, okay? She's just finishing the grab, the choke without holding on to me, okay?
Yeah, it's very important that when you're doing these chokes, you're pulling down into yourself, not out like a scissor, okay? Because their defense is going to be to lift up on those elbows to get you down.
Okay?
Whereas if you're down here, you're not going to have that defense, okay? So here, lift up, down.
So she can finish the choke by just letting go and on a partner and putting her elbows at her side, okay? So that was a good drill, okay? I'm going to work mine. She does not get to be free on this one. You can work air. The problem with working air is you're going to grab super deep, grab over the top, pull down, okay? Grab super deep, grab underneath, pull down, okay? You can definitely do air chokes, but it really helps to have some sort of jacket, okay, when you're doing it. So you're just pulling across. Because what I really want is that tension across the back of the fabric once I start setting, okay? So as I said here, boom, I've got tension across the back of her neck, which is what's pulling her into my choke, okay? And I'm going to be all kinds of gentle because I like my partner a lot. So if you're working on somebody smaller than you, you don't have to feel like you have to grind this in, okay?
You really want to make sure you're focusing on getting the bone side of your arm, either the inside, which the Grandmaster likes, or the outside. If you've got a deep inside grip this way, you want to use this part of your arm. Either one, as long as you're not using the squishy fat bit.
Now working on the other side now. They're grabbing super deep. Got a nice lapel here. Boom, boom. Okay. So one more time. Grabbing, just kind of releasing as I pull my choke in. Make my arms go past each other. Okay. And a couple underneath. So a little shallower. Grabbing here. Okay. Shallower. Being careful with my watch too. And working my legs. Okay. So, as I promised, Hapkido variant. Again, more combative choke, which is a fist lever done at full speed. Okay, so I'll let her do it to me. Fist lever is she's going to start with the same kind of start as an X. Okay, she's going to start super deep. Okay, but instead she can take her hand either underneath. She doesn't even need the second position. She's going to make a fist. She's going to take it right here and push it through my throat as she pulls on the other side. Okay, so this is just a classic fist lever. So she's taking this fist and jamming it into my throat. She's going to let this hand go free so you can kind of see what she's doing. So she's just pushing it straight through my throat. Okay, don't do this with your significant other. Okay, but it is a combative version because you can punch their throat at this point at full speed, and that will be the end of this activity. Okay, so again, here she's going to push, turns it out. Okay. Now there's a collar version as well if they're wearing a jacket. Okay, what she's going to do is going to open up both and then push both fists through my throat. She went a little wide. That's the bug version. Okay, she's going to go a little looser on the collars. Okay, a little looser, and all she's going to do is push her fist through my throat. Okay, and she can do it one-sided. Boom. She can do the other side. Boom. As they start to grab, and you just punch out. Okay. As soon as they start to grab, you now got other things you can work. You can start working triangles. You can start working arm bars. This fist lever or any choke is really just kind of your way to, if you get it, that's great. But it's really just a corkscrew, or excuse me, a can opener to other techniques, okay? So I'm going to start putting arms in. I'm going to lose my balance. She's got chokes that she can do. She got the arm bar. So you got other things that are working. That's why we want to work the chokes, okay? Now, if you're working a fist lever in competition or you're working it on a partner, we generally want to go nice and slow on our fist levers and not whoosh, punch through them because that pretty much ends the technique, okay? And you don't get a partner after that. So that's fist lever kind of variant off of X. Again, grab straight, boom. Grab both, boom. Okay? Grab cross, boom. You can go underneath. By the way, burying it makes it really hard, okay? And I always like to have fabric on both because it feels like I'm going to do a collar choke where I'm here, I'm doing a lapel choke here, and I just turn it into a fist lever by, you notice, I'm here, my arms across her throat, I'm pulling down, boom. That's just a straight up collar choke. As soon as I push my hand in the inside, it's the same position. I'm now just taking these three knuckles, go to a phoenix eye, go to both. Got all kinds of meanness you can put in here and start squeezing on. Okay? Remember, keep your arms in, don't flare your elbows out. and you'll get a good choke after that. Okay, so that's kind of chokes off of X or X variants, as I like to think of them. Okay. Any questions? And again, you can work those things solo, where you go, oh, I'm gonna grab here, make sure I get bone, or I get bone, and I'm really pulling those arms past each other is kind of the key, okay? And pulling them to your side. Okay? I wouldn't suggest you work them in meetings or on video conferences or anything like that, where it just, kind of looks weird, like you're doing some sort of beginning of Mortal Kombat thing. But important to work your chokes, even if you're solo. Okay, so you can definitely grab your own jacket, okay, and work your choke off of that too. Yeah. And you put a pillow in it, make it even more fun. Okay. So there you go. Those chokes. What I want to end with is some breathing, because I think a lot of times we kind of skip over we do all the fancy stuff and we don't do the stuff that really gets you there. Okay. So kind of the most important one is meditation breathing. So you can sit in half lotus. You can sit with a more relaxed stance. I like half lotus just because it's very comfortable for me. We're going to take one hand and stick it in our diaphragm. So just below your rib cage, flat, put the hand just below it. Okay? So the key on this breathing is really counting in your head initially. Okay? So you breathe in for a 2 count and out through a 4 count. Okay? So I'm going to breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth. Okay? Also probably good at coronavirus test. If you can actually breathe that way, probably don't have it. You're probably okay, because you can actually take deep, meaningful breaths. Okay, so here we are. So 1, 2, eyes closed, back straight. We're just going to feel our breathing and do a little meditation. Now, this is a very good drill, especially to put yourself to sleep. Now, you don't have to sit anyway. You can just get your breathing going. Okay? And again, I tend to breathe in through my nose, and I'm breathing out through my mouth so I can hear it. Okay? That's the kind of the biofeedback loop for this. It really kind of relaxes you and relaxes your body before you're getting into a stressful meeting or a stressful situation. Do a little peace breathing where you're breathing in and out. And again, it doesn't have to be audible. I'm just making it audible so you guys can hear it. Okay. 2 cents?
Nope, meditation breathing is right.
All right. So kind of the next variant is peace breathing. Okay. Peace breathing is just like meditation breathing, only it involves arms as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be like I'm holding a book at arm's length. So the way I have to read a book these days, really far away from me. Okay. So on this one, I'm going to breathe in. Then I'm going to push my arms to the side. I'm going to breathe out and out again. And then breathe in. Now, kind of the key on this one is I tend to pause at my 2 points. So I'm pausing here, and pausing here. Okay? So I tend to pause mostly because I want to make sure I've gotten all the air out of my lungs that is easily able to get out. Okay? So let's just start. So we're just going to have hands out like you're reading a book. Breathe in, out, out again. Breathe in. Now, any of you students out there will figure out very quickly, we're just doing meditation breathing, but with arms. Okay, so the arms really help you remember that you're doing a double exhale to an inhale. Okay, that's really what it's for. For me, when I'm pushing out, I always kind of visualize like I'm pushing out the top part of my lung, and then I'm pushing out the bottom part of my lung. I guess when they call singing upper register and lower register. No, I'm not a singer, but I'm just telling you that's generally what they call it. And so we're trying to push out as much air as we can from our lungs. Now, obviously, if you see spots, or your brain starts going sideways, or you start to feel lightheaded, just resume normal breathing. Okay, you don't have to. This is not a torture drill. It really is a relaxation drill. Okay, relaxation drill. Now, I absolutely use meditation breathing before I go to sleep. Okay, it's an easy way if I'm having a stressful night or a stressful day, whatever. I'm just going to do a little bit of meditation breathing to help me go to sleep. Okay? And kind of the second part of meditation breathing, this is kind of the second piece that really kind of gets you there. Number 2, I'm breathing. And now instead of worrying about the count, I'm going to try and picture like a white wall. Okay? A specific white wall is kind of the key. That's really to help you clear your thoughts out of your brain. Okay? If you can picture in your mind's eye a white wall, you're like halfway there. And obviously we don't picture a black wall because when you close your eyes, you see a black wall, right? So you're trying to picture in your head an actual white wall. Okay? That works very well for me. if I'm trying to clear my thoughts. And by the way, I don't kick myself if a thought comes randomly through the picture. That happens. That's your brain trying to say, I need to make you aware of this. And second game I like to play with meditation breathing is there's a specific nature walk that I've done really 1,000 times on my dad's farm. I actually will start picturing myself walking down that path in my mind's eye. Okay? And occasionally I jump ahead and then I have to come back. But for me, it's a mental exercise to really help me relax. Okay? And I'm doing that while meditating or while peace breathing. Okay? So those are kind of 2 tricks. Find something you've done, whether it's a walk on a beach or whether it's a sunset you remember, whatever it is, something that's a relaxing thought for you, and try and picture that in your mind's eye if you don't want to do the web wall. All right? So that's meditation and peace breathing. Okay? I think what we're going to end with is just a couple of turns that we're going to work. In this case, just normal fighting stance turns. Again, just kind of clearing it out. Right? Go ahead, stand up. After all those Mason twists, I'm not sure if you can, but we're still there. Okay, so we're just going to get a classic fighting stance. For us, a fighting stance is making an L with your feet. Your legs are slightly bent. One hand sitting over my belly button. Okay, not on my body, but just off of it. The other hand's out. It is not way up high. It's basically eye line out to your body as what you do. Okay, so the first turn we're going to do is basically just a short turn. So in this case, I'm going to take my heels and pivot. Okay, pivot on your heels. Okay, if I put it on my feet, they get offset. So I want to pivot on my heel. Pivot on my heels. That's short turn. Okay? Now we're going to add long turn. Okay, and Mel's going to turn 90 degrees so she can kind of see what she's doing. Okay, so long turn, I'm going to take my front foot and slide it past my back foot and end up turning. Again, it's 180 degrees. Long turn coming back. Boom, 180 degrees. So that's long turn. Again, long turn, long turn. Okay? Next one, switch. Okay? So we switch. All I'm doing is pulling one foot in and one foot back. Now I prefer to pull my back leg to my front leg, and I slide my feet when I'm doing it, especially in combative situations. You're going to see that evil step. Okay? You can also John Wayne step, where you switch each stance, but that's really switch. Okay. In the kids, we like to do jump switches because they like jump switching. Okay, or you can do jump switch kicks where you do it here. You're going to throw the kick. Again, that's more of a sparring, combative situation, which your bad side's back, okay, or front. Okay. Next one, okay, quarter turns. Making sure we've got time. Quarter turn. So I'm going to take my back leg on a quarter turn and just turn it a quarter of a circle. Okay, again, back leg, quarter of a circle. Okay, reverse quarter turn. I'm moving towards my back. Okay, reverse quarter turn. I step in, out, and out. Okay, again, it's moving quarter turn. Okay, front leg quarter turn. As the name implies, I'm now going to use just my front leg. Okay, front leg quarter turn. I'm going to move my front leg where I can see it. Okay, where I can see it. Reverse front leg quarter turn. I'm going to move my front leg where I cannot see it or towards my back. Okay, like that. Okay, so that's front leg reverse quarter turn, front leg quarter turn. 3/4 turn. For some reason, the nemesis of everybody. So I'm going to take my back leg and make it my front leg. Just like that. Okay? Yeah, back leg, front leg. So traditionally, when you see, especially any black belts working this, they tend to move their feet and then turn their whole body. Okay? When you see students do this, they do basically a reverse quarter turn followed by a short turn. Okay? I tend to do it more traditional, where I'm sliding my feet and my whole body turns in one go. Okay? So those 3/4 turn. That's pretty much all you need. Okay? So we're just going to wrap up. Again, I want to thank everybody for joining us. We're going to shoot, try and do it live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is kind of the goal. So you have 3 videos a week to work off of. We'll definitely be, again, coming back to Tabatas next time. Everybody stay healthy and make sure you're taking a shower every day.
And send us any suggestions or comments or questions or anything you want covered. Send us in an email to either the Grandmaster or myself.
Or
info@blackknight.com. Or the Facebook page, or wherever. Give us a call. We'll still get your messages. So let us know what you want to work on. Okay?
All right. Everybody have a good day.
Have a good day.